Next slide.
Okay, so European movers. First of all, stock we talked about on a number of occasions on the show, but Syngenta in Switzerland, SYNN there, up around 3.3% at 337 francs 80. Viewers will recall that they recently were bid for by Monsanto and wanted nothing to do with it, and the share price fell sharply. So the management's moved to try and give a sop, I suppose, to shareholder concerns. They're going to put their vegetable seed unit up for sale. That's worth about 4% of the company's revenues, around, I think, 660 million of annual sales. And they've, perhaps more important than that, they're going to return more than $2 billion to shareholders through a proposed share buyback that could kick off as soon as a couple of weeks' time. So that seems to have been
quite dynamic.
It is, but I mean, it's obviously a long way to go, because they fell to 25%, I think, on the news that's a Monsanto
380 or something that was on the table.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah.
If not higher, actually. Rio Tinto. Actually, I think it was more like, coming back to that, I think it's more like 449, if memory serves.
Right, so basically they've got a lot of work to do.
They have, yeah. Right, Rio Tinto, moving back to the UK into the mining sector. Ticker RIO, one of the largest mining companies in the world, obviously having a tough time of things lately, but £23.30 they're trading at this morning, up 2.8%. And the reason is that in a briefing to analysts and investors, the company has posted an upbeat forecast for its iron ore outlook. It says it sees global steel demand growing by around 2.5% on average per annum for the next 15 years, and it's quite upbeat about how it can take advantage of that. So that's probably a bit of a contra view on iron ore. But
well, small crumbs of comfort if you're a shareholder. I mean, the shares are still right down at the bottom, aren't they? So
yeah, they are. But I guess they're trying to make the best of a bad situation. But nonetheless, it's a while since we've had some actually positive news outright from the mining sector, and that was an example of that.